Viewfinder. Stop recording. 0 people. Center of screen. Double tap and hold to adjust. Take. Stop recording. One face near top edge. 6 seconds. Speech off.
Hey guys, it's VI Life with Kelly, and this is my Candied Yams video. You're probably not seeing this video till like Monday, November 29th, 2021. So it'll be ready for Christmas for sure. Hanukkah, special occasions, Kwanzaa, Sunday dinner, any day of the week. You guys already know, uploading so many videos at a time gets lost in the sauce. Who knows? Some of my videos were uploading like in 30 minutes or less, and then some of them got caught up like 24 hours. So anyway, I'm learning. Next year will be on point, and that's that. Okay? All right, guys. So I wanted to tell you really quickly, my macaroni and cheese, my macaroni and cheese that I did this time, I used sharp cheddar cheese, a dairy product, a Kraft product, and I used Parmesan cheese, another Kraft product, a dairy product. So my macaroni and cheese ended up being a vegetarian spin. I definitely post pictures on my IG, Twitter, and everything like that. So I call it my black pepper macaroni and cheese because that's the key ingredient and the only spice or seasoning I use in my macaroni and cheese. Even though when you guys watched me do the red snapper macaroni and cheese, I did put some kosher salt in the water while the elbow noodles were boiling. And then I do use olive oil and I use coconut milk. And that's it, guys. My macaroni and cheese is super simple. It is in the oven baking right now. And I do have my cornbread in the oven as well baking, that we're going to use to make my vegan cornbread dressing again. I didn't make my cranberry sauce from scratch. I'm thinking about doing that for Christmas if I end up making dressing. I'm thinking that I'm making dressing actually for New Year's. So I'm thinking that I'm going to make dressing again for New Year's, along with cabbage, black-eyed peas, and some baked lamb chops. That's looking like what my New Year's Eve dinner is going to look like, and we'll definitely do that together. And then for Christmas, it's looking like we're going Italian. I'm pretty sure that I'm going to do some vegetarian lasagna, some fresh garlic bread. I'm thinking about doing some type of meatball, so I'm going to do a plant-based protein alternative, but I am going to do a baked meatball with like onions and bell peppers for the side. And then I'm going to pick, I think I'm going to do a traditional beef meatball. It just depends, but I know for sure I'm going to do a plant-based alternative. So that's going to be good. So guys, and then I'm going to make a huge salad. So we'll make that together. I'm going to make my own dressing. So definitely look out for that for Christmas. This week, guys, we're going to be pulling out my tree. I'm going to be uploading videos on here, IG, Twitter, and TikTok of that process. Today, I'm looking forward to uploading tons of pictures of Christmas 2020, so you guys can see what that looked like compared to what we're going to do this year. And yeah, so let's get started. What I have here, let me see what I did. So I have 1 stick of butter. This is Land O'Lakes butter. This is a dairy butter. You can use Smart Balance, guys, and you use 1 stick as well. I'm using a non-stick brownie pan for my candied yams. I do have my sweet potatoes in my colander here. So here it is. It's just sitting here at the top. It's a stainless steel colander. I love these colanders. They make my life so much easier. So while we are cutting up the sweet potatoes, I'm going to go on and melt this stick of butter. Let me see, where's my pan? Okay, so I'm gonna go in and use an entire stick of butter. The spices or seasonings we're going to use today, guys, we're using some cinnamon. Let me see how, ooh, that cornbread smells good already. You guys can use whatever, whatever cornmeal you choose. I use the Lily white cornmeal self-rising because you don't need that many ingredients, and it comes out really well. However you want to go with it, if you want to put it as a side with your greens and your cabbage, or you want to put like some jalapeno in there and spice it up a little bit, and have it with some fried fish. You know, people do all kinds of things with their cornbread. Like, it comes out really good. And all I add is, for me, all I add is a little olive oil, some coconut milk, and I'll use either, if I'm going to use a butter that day, then I'm going to use a Land O'Lakes stick of butter. If I'm going to use an alternative, because I'm making vegan cornbread dressing, then I'm going to use Smart Balance. And it's like equal to 4 tablespoons if you're scooping with your spoon. 4 tablespoons. That's all I put in there, and whip it up with the fork. Put it in the oven for like 35-40 minutes. And while that's going on, I'm gonna cut up all my vegetables I need for the dressing. Now, I did already upload this video of me doing the vegan cornbread dressing, and so I'm just gonna incorporate it in this video so you guys can see what we're doing from here. So for the candied yams, which is a super easy recipe, the more that you cook, the more you'll realize you don't need to put that many things in something for it to come out delicious. For me, like I said, my macaroni was super simple and easy, and that's what I just moved over in the oven so I could put my stick of butter in there. When that butter finished melting, I'm going to add maybe 2 tablespoons of honey from the state of Georgia. I'm going to add some cinnamon, some nutmeg, some ginger, ground ginger. Let me see if I have these out. Oh, they're up here. So yeah, I'm going to add some ground nutmeg, probably like 1 teaspoon. I'm going to add some ground ginger. You can add fresh ginger. I have fresh ginger. That would take it to the next level. It would be really good. Oh, sorry guys. That's the timer for the macaroni and cheese. Okay guys, so, and then this is my, what is this? Oh, and this is my cinnamon. So I've got cinnamon, I've got ground ginger, I've got ground nutmeg, and then I'm gonna add some honey and I'm gonna put all this in my butter, okay? I am gonna add some olive oil, and then basically what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna toss all of the chopped sweet potatoes in that mixture. I'm gonna add a little bit of coconut milk to it, and then I'm gonna seal it with the foil and put it in the oven and let it bake for about 45 minutes to 55 minutes. So we'll check on it, okay? But I'm not gonna have you guys wait for 45 minutes on this video. So there'll be a part 2, and then I'll show you guys everything once it's coming out. I'll show you the macaroni and cheese. It's the Parmesan sharp cheddar. So I call it my black pepper macaroni and cheese. I'll show y'all that. I'll show y'all the candied yams, and I'll show you all the cornbread dressing. So what I'll do, I'll probably pick up the video in a little bit where you can see those 2 things. You'll see all my vegetables chopped up. I have fresh sage here. Let me tell y'all. Let me see where my sage is. I put it somewhere though. Oh, I have fresh sage, the same one. I think it was called like Holiday Sensation or Celebrations from Kroger. So I have my fresh sage again. You know, I use the entire pack. I have my, let me get my vegetables. And definitely, I had posted on IG from the last time what you needed. So if you want to go over there and just get the list off of there, you can. So I have some celery. I have like 3 individual stalks of celery. I have my shallots. I have 2 shallots. I have 1 large yellow sweet onion, and I have some scallions. I have 1 green bell pepper. And so all of that's gonna go into the cornbread dressing. Last time I used a little bit of jalapeno, so y'all will have some of that. It's like maybe a 1/4 of a cup, like 2 tablespoons chopped of jalapeno, and then that's about it. We'll mix all that up. I'll saute that with my seasonings. I've got my poultry seasoning, my celery salt. I've got my Creole seasoning, some ground red pepper. So we'll put all of that in the skillet here with the olive oil. We'll saute all those vegetables, and then we'll pull the cornbread out. We'll break the cornbread up, and we'll toss all the vegetables in, the sauteed vegetables in with the cornbread. We'll add some coconut milk, cover it back up, put it back in the oven for like 30-35 minutes. And that's gonna be pretty much the end of it for this part of Thanksgiving. Okay, guys, so welcome to the holidays. It's almost December. Can y'all believe it? It'll be December in 2 days. December 1st is Wednesday. You're watching this on Monday. Wow, the year has gone on by. Okay, so let's get into it. So now, at this point, let me check out my sweet potatoes. I want to wipe these down a little bit. I had 5, and I realized that was way too much. I was like, wow, why do you have 5? That's just too much. So yeah. So we're done with that. All I did with the sweet potatoes is just rinse them, and then just leave them in the colander to drain, and that's the end of that. Okay, guys. So now, what I want to do, I want to cool. Let me see what's going on over here. I want to pull my macaroni out and put it on top of a hold on, guys. I want to put it on top of a cutting board. Let me put my cutting board like over. Anyways, guys, let me use one of my cookie sheets. Yeah. Anyway, let me use one of my cookie sheets. Let me take this over here. So you guys can see. Let's see what it's looking like. I'm so hungry. Okay. Once again, guys, I'm cooking when I'm hungry. You know, last time that baked spaghetti came out so good. And I was cooking while hungry. Lord, is anybody out? If anybody's out, watch out, guys. It's hot. Hold on, I have to hurry up, guys, because it's hot. We'll try our best. That I'm actually going to leave this like this because I don't want anybody to get burned. Okay. Cooking is dangerous, guys. I don't like. Okay, so now what we're going to do Let me see what knife. Y'all, I love this knife. I don't know what brand this knife is, but I'll have a Be My Eyes volunteer read this to me. And I'll put it in the comments down below. This knife is excellent. I've had this knife probably like 3 years. I don't even remember where I bought it. It might have came with one of the sets that I buy, because I'm always buying like cookware in a set and it comes with extra things. Or maybe I got this, I think this man was doing a demonstration at Kroger and I bought this knife. I don't remember. This knife is excellent. It cuts through everything. Cabbages, this baked potato, this sweet potato. Charles, This will cut through these sweet potatoes in seconds. Not a problem. Watch me get done super fast. I remember back in the day when we used to cut, and used to have muscles. Like you'd be cutting forever. Like, oh my God, why am I still cutting this? Because the knives were not on point, guys. This one, on point. Look how fast I'm cutting this. I'm done with this whole potato that fast. If you know anything about sweet potatoes, they are not easy to cut. Like, sweet potatoes are not easy. They're very tough. Which is surprising because when you bake them, they come out so great. Like, so soft and melt in your mouth, you know. But anyway. This wouldn't be a VI Life with Kelly Cook With Me series if we weren't listening to Charles protest in the background. Comment down below and tell me what your favorite thing from this holiday season. What you look forward to. What you got out of Black Friday if you're shopping this morning for Cyber Monday. Okay guys, that's my alarm. Letting me know my cornbread should be done now. Let me know your Let me know your favorite thing that you got to eat, or if your favorite thing was that you didn't have to cook anything. How many of you guys just love not having to cook and just sit down? Shout out to all the cooks, all the family cooks, all the great neighbors that invite you over. Shout out. Shout out to all of them. The ones that don't forget you, they call you. They're like, come on over. You know, all of that. Yeah. Yeah. Charles can talk, guys. Hush your mouth. Hush your mouth. Hush your mouth. If you be good, you can get a plate. See, that's where I go wrong, isn't it, guys? Charles used to get in his plate, guys. He likes to be in here. He knows I'm going to drop stuff. He likes to eat it. He loves it. This is his favorite times. When I'm in the kitchen, it's like, oh yeah. Mom's in the kitchen. This is my special time to grab everything I love. Reach me, baby. That's my baby boy, guys. Guys, I've been doing reaction videos. Have y'all been watching them? What do you guys think? Comment down below. Share with me links to videos you want me to react to. I'm doing a reaction to this Cheaters video in particular. It should be uploaded today, no later than tomorrow. But you guys, I wanted to do this particular episode because this lady was so calm about her situation. I don't want to say too much because I don't want to give it away. But I was like, oh my gosh, I gotta do a reaction to this one right here. I really enjoy watching reaction videos. That's one reason why I started. I was like, ooh, for the holiday season, I'm gonna add some extra stuff. Y'all know we're getting ready for Vlogmas. Wednesday is the first day of Vlogmas. I am recruiting someone to help me actually do a Vlogmas intro video. So I'm really happy about that. I think y'all are gonna really like that. Y'all, I gotta go get me a vegetable peeler. I'm gonna pick one of those up between today and tomorrow. Gotta go pick up one of these vegetable peelers. A lot of people that I know, they weren't able to have Thanksgiving on Thanksgiving, but they had it like on Sunday, like they're off day yesterday, like, you know, whenever. I was like, exactly, have it whenever, like, just have it though, you know. Oh, I smell that butter, guys. I smell my cornbread and I smell the butter. Okay, here we go. My grandmother used to always tell me how sweet potatoes were good for your babies. Like, this should be like one of the first things you start them on, because it coats their stomachs. It coats their stomachs, it helps them with digestion, and it helps them be satisfied and full, get full. I was like, oh wow, I didn't know that. So I started giving, I actually hadn't started, I guess I started back eating sweet potatoes once I had my daughter, and once my grandmother told me that, I was like, well, she's not gonna want to eat anything I'm not eating. I did pick up baby food for her that had sweet potatoes and everything in there, but I like to make my own. Shout out to all the moms that make their parents, dads, that make their own baby food. Have you guys been watching Charlie Andrews' channel? That's another fellow creator and YouTuber on here. He's been on YouTube for 9 years. He has his own website. He's on Instagram. And his Thanksgiving prep video from last year, it's almost at 1 million views, guys. So let's go on over there and subscribe to his channel. Like, share, comment. Let him know VI Life with Kelly sent you. And he just made 300,000 subscribers. It's really cool. I was watching his video. He was telling us how many clips it takes to put those videos together. He said that video from 2020 was 350 clips to finish that whole video, guys. So he said he has over 300 clips for this year's video. His desserts, he had like several sweet potato pies, several pecan pies. He made some homemade butter pecan ice cream. I thought that was very unique. Then he had like 2 different kinds of dressings. Pretty much everything had lots of meat in it. So if you are carnivorous, he's got your back, guys. He's got your back. If you are a person that eats meat, like the holiday time, you do whatever, you don't care, you down for whatever, Charlie's got your back this holiday season. Because his greens, he had like smoked turkey necks in there. Like I said, he had seafood dressing, and then he had another dressing that had a mixture of meats. Like it had turkey and sausage. He did have a roasted turkey. I am very curious to watch his video and see how he roasted his turkey. Because you know, you guys, I told y'all I was doing one. So I do want to see how that goes, how that went. I forgot to tell you, I'm gonna put some vanilla extract in here too. Let me see, is this open more? Let's see something, guys. Look at that, it's not even open. There it is. Okay, that's a good amount of that. Let me double check if I even put any of this other one in there then. This is cinnamon, nutmeg, and ground ginger. Yep, didn't even put none of this other one. Okay guys, so I was wondering, I couldn't smell anything. Like normally as soon as you start, especially when you put seasonings in a hot pan and butter, you're gonna smell them. Oh, I should have got some, I had some allspice somewhere. Okay guys, so I'll put that in there. Let me get my olive oil. Y'all, look, I'm gonna turn this timer off too. Actually, let me leave it on because I still have my dry cornbread in there and I don't want it to burn. Okay, so what am I doing now? Oh, I want honey. Okay, so let's did y'all see me with the little mitten? Oh, here it is. Okay, let's take our cornbread dressing out. Let me make a space for it over here, guys, real quick. Okay, so let me take that out and then let me take this cornbread out. Hold on, guys. Here's the cornbread. Hopefully y'all can see it. I'll definitely take pictures and post it on Instagram. Okay guys, so let's get our honey in here. Okay, this is the honey that I'm using. It's from the state of Georgia. Always eat and use honey from the state you live in. It helps with your allergies, your sinuses. It helps the process of digestion. Your food is truly your medicine, guys. It's your health and your wealth. So, okay, guys. So I did that. Cool. I put my about 2 tablespoons of honey in there. So now what I'm gonna do is, gosh, I got honey on my fingertips. Hold on. So now, I need to find the thing that goes on this, guys. Anyway, here's my fresh garlic I want to use. Guys, I'm using minced garlic and fresh garlic. So, minced garlic is the one you find in produce that's already cut up for you in the jar. Okay, now, let's go ahead on and add these sweet potatoes to my pan. What we're gonna do, we're gonna just add a few at a time, because if you don't, everything won't get coated like you want, like we're looking for. And even though it looks like there's no way all those sweet potatoes are gonna fit in here, They are. They're gonna fit, guys, because they're gonna cook down. And that's the thing about making sweet potatoes, they cook down. The candied yams. Charles, you're doing pretty good. You're doing pretty good. Okay? You're doing pretty good. Okay, guys, so it looks like all of them are coated very well. So let's add a few more. Y'all are like, this is not gonna fit. Yes, it is. It's going to fit, guys. Watch the magic happen. And watch Charles be quiet. I was watching this other YouTuber, and she has a dog, but ever since she started having her kids, she's been having the dog like it. And then of course some different places she lived, she wasn't able to have her dog. But anyway, she started having her dog like with her mom, and everybody like asking like, where's Bailey? Where is he? If you guys watch Keisha Kaylee, shout out to Keisha Kaylee. And anyway, during Keyvember, she told us Bailey's not coming back. He's with her aunt. And he's staying with her aunt. I was like, oh man, where's Bailey? No. All of us that's been with her since college, you know, we love Bailey. We're like, no, he's a part of the family. Anyways, guys, so we're almost done. Three sweet potatoes fit in this lovely brownie pan. I'm gonna look for me some deep dish brownie pans because these are really good for so many different dishes. They're just so perfect. Okay, so I'm done. I finished my entire pan of sweet potatoes. Okay, so now what you're gonna have to do, this is where it gets kind of sticky, and this is why I was wanting to do like a little bit at a time. Hopefully y'all can hear me because I'm not talking. I think I'm talking loud, but probably not. Okay. Okay. So from what I can tell, I'm going to let these sweet potatoes cook down, and then I'll come back and mix them up some more so they can stay evenly coated. Let me see. This guy, he'd be like, oh brother, like she's almost done. No way. Okay. So yeah. It's looking like, from what I can tell, all of them are nicely coated. Okay, guys? So, I'm putting my spoon up. And that's all that I use. I use some olive oil, some butter, 1 stick of butter. I use ground cinnamon, ground ginger, ground nutmeg. You could use allspice in this dish too. And 3 sweet potatoes, guys. It boiled down to 3 sweet potatoes. And that's gonna make a good amount. One step at a time. Yep. And yep. Okay, guys. So now I am putting that in the oven. That's gonna cook for 35 minutes. Let me set the timer with y'all. Okay. Let me set this timer. Okay. I'm gonna set my timer. So the next thing we're doing is cutting up our vegetables. Let me get them real quick. So the next thing we're doing, okay, we're gonna cut these vegetables up. So the next time you guys see me, we'll be taking everything out of being sauteed and adding it to okay, great. And we'll be adding it to our cornbread and getting it ready for the oven. We'll be taking the candied yams out. And prayerfully, Charles will be taking a nap. Okay, guys. Happy Monday. See you in the next upload in 5.
Speech on.